How's it going, YouTube? We got ourselves a... It's already open here. Try that again. We got ourselves a video game movie dome unboxing here, cheerleader style. I just hurt my neck. I already felt it. Got a haul from the video game movie dome. Pamela, she's fantastic. All the links will be in the description for that stuff. I don't know what that was. So yeah, let us get into it. I've had stuff on hold there for... Oh my gosh. One of these titles, it was before it was even released. I said, hey, if you ever get this title, I want it. I want to be first on the list. And it sounds like I was, based on her messages to me back and forth. Slam dunk. So I'm very excited, as you can tell. We got some fake air. I always keep that stuff when I send stuff to my fellers. That's stuck right there. It's just floating in air. We got... We can't see this. Let's see, we've got a DVD. We've got a slip cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4 4Ks. Blu-ray, another DVD, so 2 DVDs. Let's check it out. Like I said, a bunch of this stuff I've had for a while. One thing she threw in right at the last minute because she's awesome. Really appreciate everything she does. If you're in good with Pam, she will message you constantly with stuff. She messages me so much and with such good stuff. Sometimes I feel bad when I already have it or don't need it. I'm like, oh, that's a great deal. But you know, gotta let other collectors grow their channels too, or collection, or channels maybe too. So let's get into the haul. I've already talked for almost 2 minutes. Seems to be the standard. Let's do. Want to do the slipcover first? Yeah. So this one, I paid for the slipcover because my collection did come with a slipcover, and I got such a great deal. I paid $0 for this. If you remember back, it was Prime Day. This collection of movies was like $25. $25 for this collection of movies on Blu-ray. No, 4K, and it came with the codes. So after I sold the codes for $5 a piece. I paid $0 for that set. Maybe I paid sales tax on it, but I have Amazon Prime, so I don't. Anyway, so I paid absolutely $0. I can't wait to rewatch these movies in 4K, but my set didn't come with the slipcover. So I said, hey Pam, if you ever get this in, no, I lied. Spoiler, did you see what that was? It's the Transformers 5 movie collection. So it's Transformers 1 through 5, not Bumblebee, if I recall. It's just the slip, like I said. It's an awesome slip. She said she had she sent a stack of stuff. She's like, do you need any of this? And I said, actually, I just need the slip from that. She gave me a great deal on it. So, yeah, the Transformers 5 movie collection slip cover. It's just a slip, if you didn't believe me. Awesome. I'm excited for that. I put it right on there, right on my slippity. Nope, I put it right on my case. It is the slippity. We're going to talk about that last. Talk about that second to last. Third to last. All right, two DVDs. The first one is the one she threw in right at the last minute. I say threw in. She messaged me right at the last second and said, hey, I got this in. And I was like, hey, I've actually been wanting to check that out. And I had been looking this up. I have the authorized version of this. This is the unauthorized version of this, and I believe it comes with a bunch of bonus footage. It's not in the greatest condition, but I think she gave me a sweet deal on this, if I recall. And I just want to check out the documentary. She said it plays fine. She watched it. It is Forever Hardcore, the documentary. So this is like the unauthorized version of the rise and fall of ECW. I started watching wrestling in 2001 in July, so I completely missed ECW. I was around for the WWECW stuff, but I missed all of this. I remember the first time the documentary came out, I loved it. I've read the book based on the documentary, but I was more and more interested in this as I know more about it, because there's a lot of stuff that probably got whitewashed on the WWE stuff. They got thrown under the bus. I know a lot of these people, I think all of these people, aren't in the Rise and Fall set. They just didn't want to do, they didn't want to be interviewed, stuff like that. And I believe this has a reunion show. It's got bonus matches. I believe they did a reunion show called Forever Hardcore. I could be wrong. And I want to say it was the day before Rise and Fall in 05. It was all the people who had been kind of disgraced or kicked out of the WWE. Shane Douglas is a perfect example. I know the rest of them kind of came back. Well, not Raven. who is my favorite of all of them. But anyway, Forever Hardcore. Okay. So the next item is the second DVD. If you've been watching my unboxings from Pam, she's gotten me all 3 of these now. I loved these as a kid, probably way before I should have watched them. I'm not a huge connoisseur of stand-up comedy, but boy, this unboxing is going to have a lot of weird stuff in it. But I liked these. These were huge when I was a kid. My parents loved these, so love to check them out now that I'm an adult and could probably understand most of the jokes. It's Blue Collar Comedy Tour 3, One for the Road. I believe this is the third. I mean, it's obviously the third, but it's the final before they started like Blue Collar TV. So it's Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, Larry the Cable Guy, and Ron White. When was this? 06. I was 12. It's probably not for a 12-year-old to watch, but you know, who knows? I know my wife's not specifically said multiple times not a fan of stand-up comedy, so naturally I'm gonna make her watch them. Just kidding. I'll wait until she's asleep out of the room, etc. Okay, but that's it for DVDs and slipcovers. The rest of it's all HD or better. Actually, I don't like that you could potentially see what I'm getting. There you go. I own this, but I owned it on DVD, and I couldn't believe that I didn't own it on Blu-ray, and I remembered why. I owned it only on DVD. That's because it was a 4-pack with the 3 other films, but I own the 5th one on Blu-ray, so I love this movie. It's my favorite Christmas movie of all time. It needs a 4K release. I don't mind owning it standalone. I almost want to display it because so many people love this movie, and it's such a fantastic movie. I own it digitally, so I see it every year, no matter what. But National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's a little weird to unbox this in March. I don't care. I think you guys will see it in April. This movie is awesome. 5-star movie. Like I said, I watch this multiple times every year during Christmas. This year was no exception. We watched this on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Day. Christmas Eve we watched the Santa Claus movies. But Christmas Vacation. Not much you can say about that one hasn't been already said. It's great. It's such a great movie. Let's see what else. There you go. Make sure you couldn't see it. The next film I got because I really enjoy it. The cast in this one is awesome. I'm going to have to rewatch it. It's been a while. Shout out to you. Special bonus points, gold star, if you can figure out my correlation to this film. It's The Accountant. Did you get it? Did you get the reference? The Accountant on 4K. I want to say this was, I don't know if I paid 12. If I paid 12, it was, or 7. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe 12. I wanted to check this out again, and like the cast is, oh, look at this cast. Ben Affleck, John Barenthal, i.e. The Punisher, so Batman and the Punisher, Anna Kendrick, who's gorgeous, she's a total babe, Jeffrey Tambor from Arrested Development, J.K. Simmons, and John Lithgow. John Lithgow's fantastic. He's actually in this next film. So The Accountant on 4K. Perfect. Really wanted to check that out a second time, and like I said, if you can get the correlation, 5 bonus points. Gold star. Slap yourself on the back. This next film, I had no idea was coming sealed, which is awesome. No slipcover, but that's okay. Also starring John Lithgow, Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, and Mel Gibson. Another one of my recent favorite Christmas movies. Okay, not favorite. A new class. It's not a classic. I like watching this during Christmas. Daddy's Home 2. Got John Cena in it, John Lithgow. I really enjoy the... Is it Lithgow? I hope I'm not butchering that. Sorry, Mr. Lithgow. Really enjoy this film. Oh, there's John Cena right there on the back, so that's not a spoiler. I don't know. I like the Christmas vibes. I like Will Ferrell. I'm a sucker for Will Ferrell. Mark Wahlberg. Mel Gibson is funny in this. Though I believe he's kind of... I don't think you're supposed to say positive things about him. In this movie, he's good. Daddy's Home 2. sealed. I guess this will be in my Christmas collection. This, just unboxed. I don't know if it's a spoiler. I won't get a border. But Christmas Vacation. So I've been trying to get my classics, my favorites. I like to rewatch every year on at Christmas time. I've been trying to upgrade them. Excuse me. Sorry. Whew, I need to have lunch. These next two things are the last, and they're my most excited, my most anticipated from these. Let's see if I can get the sticker off. Hope this isn't super annoying for you guys. I don't think you can hear. Maybe you can. Okay. Watched this, I believe it's been 2 years now. I don't believe we had the kiddo yet. Watched this on an early, I think it was September. We watched this on a September morning while we were eating breakfast. I loved this version of it. I did not like the remake. There's something about 80s horror movies to me that just clicks. And this is a great example. So I've got Pet Sematary, the original, on 4K. Really excited to rewatch this in 4K. I don't know, something about 80s movies, 80s horror movies to me just clicks. I didn't like the remake. I couldn't really put my finger on why. It wasn't nearly as good. It wasn't even close to nearly as good. And they switched stuff for the purpose of just switching stuff. I don't know, maybe that's the thought to throw you off. Pet Sematary, like I said, the original. Really enjoy this movie. I just do, man. Let me know in the comments, especially if you prefer the remake. Let me know why. I'm not judging you. I couldn't tell you why I like this one so much, but I really enjoy this movie. Can't wait to rewatch this around Halloween time. And the last film, the one I'm most excited for, the one I've had, like I said, on hold. I had this on hold before it was actually released. I heard about it. You know, they put out the not solicitations, that's comic books. Preview titles, and I said, hey, I want this. I need this to upgrade this. Put me on that list as soon as you can. She's like, okay, you got it. You're the first one. So, and I didn't know this was coming sealed. So thanks again. That's 2 of these. Pam is killing it, man. Daddy's Home 2 is also sealed. So thanks to Pam. Before I get to this last title, 4K Ultra HD version. I love this film. Leonardo DiCaprio, Shutter Island on 4K. This film is awesome. The first time I watched this film, it blew my mind. I watched it again immediately. I watched this twice. I watched this twice, back to back. That's the word I'm looking for. I really enjoyed it. So, Shutter Island, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's like a mind fook type of movie. Kind of don't see it coming. The cover art here is a little Leonardo DiCaprio heavy. He's kind of featured. I like the 4K a little better, but this came to 4K Steelbook first, and I never found that for a good price. And then they kind of just put this out. Oh, this is a Martin Scorsese film. Interesting. I did not know that. They kind of just slowly, quietly put this one out. So I was like, hey, I need. I need this film, so that's awesome. Thanks to Pam. Let's do a small elevator here. I say small, but this stuff has all been on my list for quite a while. I'm so glad she could help me out, because she takes trade-ins, depending on if she needs the title, stuff like that. She takes trade-ins. She'll send you stuff through the mail, so even if you don't have trade-ins, or if she doesn't need that title, she doesn't need every title. But she works with this. She's fantastic. I highly recommend her. So one more shameless plug for the Video Game Movie Dome. I tell you, she had hoodies. Your boy would be interested. So if you're watching, Pam, I might need some swag. I'll wear sweatpants. So one butt cheek video game, other butt cheek movie dome. I'll rock them. Anyway, shameless plug. Her stuff will be in the description. Thank you so much. So here's the elevator. We got Shutter Island on 4K. Sealed, which was fantastic. The original Pet Sematary, the good Pet Sematary, on 4K. Daddy's Home 2, also sealed on 4K. The Accountant on 4K. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on Blu-ray. Can't believe I didn't have that. The Blue Collar Comedy Tour, One for the Road. That last film, I have all 3 of them now. Forever Hardcore, the documentary. The the unofficial WWE ECW documentary. And the Transformers 5 movie collection slipcover. because I had the actual set. So thank you so much thank you so much, Pam. Thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. If you haven't already checked out her stuff in the description, if you haven't already checked out my stuff in the description, you've got the podcast I host, Mr. Crazy Joe. We've been killing it lately. It's been really fun to record. We've got my Letterbox and my TV Time, where I rate and review all of the movies and TV shows I watch, respectively. We've got my Bluray.com, where I catalog and organize and chart all of my stuff. Some of my movie reviews also go up on Letterbox. I lied. Bluray.com. My eBay page, where I fund, trade, buy the collection. And my Twitter and Instagram, where I just put stuff up there. Twitter and Instagram are almost pointless, but I'm on there, so follow me. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye! Hey, have you liked yet? Have you subscribed yet? Go ahead and smash that notification bell as well. And also check out these additional options. We've got a video you may or may not enjoy. We've got a playlist. You'll probably enjoy it. It should contain this video if I did it correctly. And also, go ahead and show that subscribe button some love. I would appreciate it.